Hello, Blue Justin here, still Justin, still not blue, and in fact I'm not blue at all, in the sense of I'm very happy, so I've got a surprise early arrival today, which I'm going to unbox for you right now. It's a second site release. This is one of my recent t-shirts for the Region B boutique labels, which means I can cover quite a few instead of having individual shirts for every single release. Yeah, you don't always have a release for every single film I buy, you know. But I do for this one. And that new release is, of course, I assume that I've named the video thus, so you're not surprised to see, this is the Hitcher. And yes, it's the big release. You can get this as a Blu-ray, you can get this as a normal Amaray 4K, and you have this set, which is the limited edition. I don't think it's numbered, I just think it is a limited. However, I'm now going to do a full unboxing to show you what's inside this bad boy. And let's just start off with a nice big close-up of the cover. And that's that. One thing to note, if you want that it's rated 15, whereas my previous DVD, which this is replacing, was actually 18 rated. So this has had a drop from 18 to 15 by the BBFC. I'll move now to the back. I'll go into that in a little bit more detail in a sec. That 15 rating is for strong injury, detail, violence and threat, which anybody who's seen the movie will realise is pretty darned accurate. The summary for those who don't, it's about a would-be Samaritan who picks up a hitchhiker and soon discovers the man is a relentless serial killer, framed by the cold-blooded murderer for a string of slayings. His only hope comes from a caring waitress as they attempt to flee from both the law and the Hitcher. I actually saw this when it came out at the cinema. I can't remember honestly I cannot remember the release year, but I do remember it had one heck of an impact on me, because I think it was the first time I'd ever watched a film and gone, hang on a minute, they can't do that at the end. So hopefully that's not too much of a spoiler, but I dare say, and nobody who spends this amount of cash on a set this size will be someone who doesn't know the film at all. Anyway, let's get on with the actual unboxing, which is what you want to hear, in the sense, what you're here for, in the sense that, like I said, I don't think anybody who buys this set is going to be someone who's spending out this sort of dosh on a film they've never seen before. It's a recommended retail price of, if I recall correctly, $69.99. Obviously it's a lot less than that to actually buy. I think it's about $49.99 in most regular shops like HMV and Amazon, if it's still available. I ordered direct from the second site, which is why mine came through early, because I wouldn't expect it, certainly wouldn't expect it before earliest Saturday, but more likely Monday if it was HMV, and probably not until the end of the week if I'd actually ordered through Amazon. After removing the shrink wrap, we have See, that's the front of the box again. It's a nice matte finish. There's no embossing or debossing, but one wouldn't necessarily expect that. The spine for the side is like that. That is the right way up, thank goodness. And this one just showing you just how much stuff they've got in there on the other side is like that. I shall take the slip big J full size slip off. See, not floppy in the sense of you can't just fold it up and put it anywhere. So, but it's a very good fit actually on the case. So that's again your back of your display, and the back of the regular case is that image. Delving inside, what do we have? What do we have indeed? We have some, not surprisingly, art cards. I'm just going to tear the strip that holds them together. Should be better, but I'll never get them back in anyway. So just a series of nice designs, drawings rather than the photographs. 1, 2, 3. Look at there. Again, that's the picture from the front cover. Fingers aren't working. Right, I'll just put those to one side until I need to slip them away back in the box later. Next out of the box we have this is the with the discs in. That's the art on the outside. I'll just put the discs neatly. No artwork on the inside, but there's different art on the Blu-ray and the 4K. However, if it's of interest to anybody, the 4K content and the Blu-ray content are identical to each other, even down to the Atmos soundtrack. I believe the Blu-ray does have the Atmos soundtrack as well as the 4K, so which is nice. And talking of which, I'll just run by you of one. That's new 4K restoration by Second Sight from the original camera negative, approved by the director. This isn't a director. Hopefully he'll be like James Cameron and remove all the grain. I hear the transfer is absolutely fantastic already from people. Dolby Atmos original stereo, new audio commentary. Yes, I think there's 3 new audio commentaries. If you include the scene-specific audio commentaries. There are huge numbers of interviews, new interviews. There are there's a podcast on here as well. Lots of other new interviews. Featurettes on the program, the thing itself. One of the interviews is with is about the score, so I'm seeing with the music. The person who's in charge of the music. There are 2 short films on here. One called China Lake, which is a short film by Robert Harmon, which has been newly restored, and a little featurette about Robert Harmon talking about China Lake, and a short film by Eric Red called Telephone. And there's a the Hitcher, how do these movies get made? And there's some trailers. I'll finish this off. And limited edition. So yeah, like I said, the discs again. Very nice indeed. It's great to see them actually putting the Atmos on both. So many companies are very lazy and don't put the Atmos on the Blu-ray or the film. Then you come to a rather thick booklet. This is got no pictures. This is simply the screenplay of the film, and that looks like it's about 90 something, 92, 90 early 90s pages long, so that's a significant chunk just there. And finally, golly, this is chunky. Wow. Again, lovely new artwork. That's been reused from the one of the art cards. This is a, how many pages did it say this was? I think it mentioned it on the back. Yeah, 200-page hardback book with an exclusive interview, exclusive new essays by multiple people, and an archive Fangoria article, plus a behind-the-scenes photography, or photo gallery rather. That looks pretty special. So, difficult to put everything on. I'm just going to do a couple of highlights. There's some photography behind the scenes. That's the obviously intro pages. That's good. Very nice. Lots of text, lots of interesting pictures there. And you can probably see the pictures section in the middle, slightly wider pages, and very sturdy hardback book there of 200 pages. So, not the usual special edition type of what some may call tacked posters. Yes, they have got some art cards, but they are not just stills from cheap, easy stills from the movie. They're brand new artwork, and they've obviously put a lot of thought into it. And then you've got the for the connoisseur type, you've got the whole of the set of essays, like I said, behind the scenes photograph footage and discussion there, as well as the screenplay. So very much a proper collector's piece rather than a thrown together, we're just going to put in a poster and some pictures from the stills from the film Sorry, I dropped the box on the floor whilst I was doing it. So that is the 4K limited edition. But I would say that's pretty darn sturdy myself. Second sight release for The Hitcher, and what a fantastic movie it is. Even if you if you haven't seen it before, even if you aren't going to spend a significant amount of money on this set, I do urge you to see this seminal work, because I think it's amazing. So all I can do is say, please do see it in one format or another. And like I said, I have heard very, very good things, even though I haven't had a chance to watch it myself yet. I've heard very, very good things about the transfer. And if it's the same transfer, it's the 4K transfers. So even if you are picking up the new Blu-ray copy, it'll be a 4K transfer on the Blu-ray, so it'll still give you a stunning picture, I imagine, even with regards to just getting a new release. And there you have it. I'm just going to wrap it up there. I don't think I can say any more about it. That was an unboxing, and I'll just there's nothing on the bottom, nothing on the top, so there's nothing more to show really. So there you go. One more look at the back if you want to hold it, read it, and read that in detail more yourself. And again on the spine, very nice indeed. Very surprised they haven't put their spine that thick, and they haven't had to put an age rating logo on it. I think there's I thought there was a thickness of spine above which you had to put an age rating logo on it, which is why VHSs did have to have them on the spine, because they were so big. And modern Blu-rays or DVDs are actually thin enough not to require them by law, but obviously either I don't know the law or Second Sight don't, and they're probably going to get away with it because nobody cares, because that is obviously thicker than a a VHS in anybody's look. So that is absolutely gorgeous. Looking forward to re-watching this one. Has been a long time since I've watched it, but like I say, one of the first films I saw at the cinema where I was really shocked, because I'd only seen really probably Hollywood endings, if you like, before then. So absolutely stunning. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you got something out of that unboxing. And if it's still available, whether or not you'd be interested in paying the extra money for those extra bits. I think at least, like I said, it's not just a case of some cheap bits of card with just thrown on random stills from the movie, and a fold-out poster, which will always look, in my opinion, a bit odd because they're folded and they got the lines on, things like that, so they're not rolls. That's all that stuff is highly bespoke and very, very nice indeed for a proper collector who is actually interested in reading the screenplay and all the essays about such. Obviously, if you're not interested in that, like I said, there is a separate 4K and a separate Blu-ray, and I shall actually try to remember to put the general, if you know, that obviously they vary from place to place, but the general sale price of the 4K and the Blu-ray and up here, so you can decide whether or not it's worth it for you to check it out. So fantastic. I'm very pleased, as if you couldn't guess. And that's me for this video. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you got anything out of it, please hit the like. It really does help the channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please keep on watching all the movies, all the TV you like. Keep on supporting the cinemas, all that sort of thing, and other YouTubers. Until I produce another video next time. Cheers.